Hey YouTube, Mark Kaufman here, and today I have a little bit of a dedication video. And it's also a little bit of a suggestion video for a specific YouTuber, and that is Patty Potato Peelers. And for me personally, he really has a special place in my heart because when I actually started on YouTube, he gave me a little bit of a shout out, and because of that, my channel just grew. It really shot off and really started to grow, and I really do appreciate that. So Patty, thank you so much for all of the things you've done for me, and I just thought I could do a little something for you. I have noticed that you've started collecting Victorinox knives, and that makes me really happy. But I have a few suggestions for you. I know that you want slim carry and you want a very minimal amount of tools, but you really do want those red handles. So these are a few selections that I think you might like, but we can only choose one for you. So at the end of this video, I'm going to have one choice for you, and I think that might be the best, and I hope you really appreciate my suggestion. So let's start with the Wenger Forester. This is the Wenger Forester. It's the thickest of the bunch. It's going to be a 4-layer knife. I don't know if this really fits you though, Patty. This is going to be a main blade here, and then you're going to have a fingernail file. But then you've got the can opener, and then the flathead. But also you have a set of scissors, and you have a saw. And this knife is also going to be 85 millimeters. So I don't know if that's really going to fit what you want in a Swiss Army knife. Let's start with another one that's from Wenger, and this is going to be the Wenger Viking. It's essentially going to be the same thing as a Tourist from Victorinox. It's going to have a main blade. It's going to have a beautiful little clip blade. I know you like those. It's also going to have a corkscrew. This one also had a corkscrew, but I believe you mentioned that you don't really use the corkscrew all that much. Also has a reamer, but so does that one. A lot of these actually do. Well, maybe. Let's see. This is the Victorinox Tourist, and it's essentially the same as the Viking. It's just got a spear point small pen blade, but everything else is pretty much the same, but it's going to be 84 millimeters. And the rest of these Victorinox knives are going to be 84 millimeters. But again, I don't think that is a really good choice for you. Well, what about the Sportsman? The Victorinox Sportsman's great. It's essentially the Tourist, but what you get instead of a second blade, you get a nail file. Possibly you might need that. You might want to use that. But you still have a lot of tools that I don't think you're really going to need or use. Well, we also have this one, and this is going to be a small tinker. I know that you don't use the corkscrew all that much. You've mentioned that in your videos. It's got the small Phillips. This is specifically the Macgyver small tinker because it is the period correct model for Macgyver. So maybe that might be up your alley. And you still get the reamer in the back, which is quite usable. And then you get your can opener. Who knows? You may need to open a can. And then you've got the flathead cap lifter. That's a really good choice. Very compact knife. But let's say you don't want any of those back tools, or you don't even want very many of the tools that are on these other knives here. Let's say you just want to have a Cadet, okay? The Cadet is going to have a main blade, which is very nice, very stout. And then you're also going to get a nail file. They're still very useful and handy in a knife. Still going to have the flathead screwdriver and cap lifter and wire stripper. You may not need that, but it's good to have it. And then you still have your can opener and small Phillips. But again, I don't know if you're really going to use any of those tools. You seem to not really need any of that in your EDC. So honestly, we've only got one knife really left. Actually, two. We have this one here, but you already have this one. This one is the Walker. And I am really happy that you have one of these. This is one of my favorites. And the Walker is going to be an 85, actually an 84 millimeter knife, but it's got a lot of usability in it. But I feel like that is great for walks and hikes, but I think you really want that simple knife. You really want that Victorinox knife that's going to be nice and simple, but still look like a Victorinox and feel like a Victorinox. I really think this is going to be the Victorinox for you. This is an 84 millimeter single bladed model. And this knife here, I think, would be perfect for you. It is ridiculously light. You're going to have that nice main blade with a really, really nice snap. You're going to also have that key ring. So you're going to be able to attach a lanyard to it if you want to. You're going to also have your toothpick and your tweezers. So Patty, I think this is the knife for you. If you like all my suggestions, Patty, let me know. But if this is the one that you think you would have picked, let me know down in the comments. And you guys, go give Patty a follow. I'm going to leave his channel description, or at least his link, down below. And just give him a follow. Give him some love, because he gave me some love. So till the next one, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.